You probably don't remember being born. Most people don't. But that's not even the real mystery. The real mystery is, why don't we remember where we came from or who we actually are? We walk around thinking that we are blood and bones and our to-do list. We believe every thought that goes through our head must be true. But that's not the full picture. During my near-death experience, I didn't go somewhere new. I returned to a place that I recognized. I didn't leave my body 100%, but I glimpsed the place I knew from before. What if that's where we came from? And birth is the forgetting. Is that part of the divine plan, or is it just a glitch in the matrix? Why do we forget that we are infinite light, just playing being a human for a while? We get trained into our identity. You're Barbara, you're a girl, you're smart, but you're a little bit sensitive. You kind of can be too emotional, maybe you should be quiet. Eventually, our true spirit gets buried under these piles of sticky labels and mind loops and subconscious programming. But at our core, we are not our wounds, we are not our programs, we are not our accomplishments, we are not our labels, our job, our face that we see in the mirror, none of that stuff. All that is the costume we are wearing for this human adventure or school. Many ancient teachings, the Vedic, the Gnostic, the esoteric Christianity, they all talk about a veil that drops as we enter this world. This isn't for punishment, although it can feel that way sometimes because we have to relearn everything and then start wondering again, why am I here? I believe that we forget because if we knew who we were, we wouldn't fall for this movie world that we're in. We wouldn't be invested in it. Things wouldn't matter that much. If we think all of this is real and that we actually are the person that we see in the mirror, then life becomes rich. We feel pain, we feel joy, we're surprised by things. There's contrast, there's emotions. We're forced to feel and learn. During my near-death experience, I felt once again the love that is on that other side. It is ultra powerful, it's pervasive, and it's not something that you earn like it is here. It's like in the air, it's in and of everything. When we incarnate into a human body, it's kind of like putting a scuba mask on us. We're muffled. We forget everything because we can't play this role that we are here to play if we keep breaking character and talk about how the whole story is going to end. Without forgetting, there is no meaningful journey back to remembrance. So what does science say about all this? Well, there's something called infantile amnesia, and it's the real deal. That's talking about the part of your brain that stores long-term memories, hippocampus. That doesn't even come online in a human body until age 2 or 3, and even then it's still immature, which is the reason why you don't recall your second birthday, probably, or the time you smeared banana all over your hair and you thought it was a great look. Also, when we're that age, we don't have language yet. So the brain isn't narrating our experiences of the world. We don't have that inner voice yet. Can you imagine that? No mind loops? Wow. But that means events are not stored to be later retrieved as stories. However, not everybody forgets everything. I personally actually recall being an infant and weighed on one of those cold metal scales. I don't know if they still weigh babies on those, but I sure remember it. It was cold and horrible, and I wanted to get off that thing. And I have a friend who recalls her birth in vivid detail. There is quite a bit of research that's done on some children, mainly under the age of 5, who can recall and describe where they came from before they were incarnated into this body here on Earth. Some also recall past lives, and they can describe homes they lived in and who their family was, and it can be checked. I actually have a couple friends who have amazing stories. Like one of their children said to my friend, "I picked you to be my mommy." And another said, "Last time I was here, I lived in a different house and it was blue," and they went on and described it. I'm wondering if you have memories like that, unusual recollections of things you couldn't possibly have learned here. I'd love it if you shared those in the comments because those stories intrigue me. This is your invitation to remember. You are not your thoughts. You are not your mind loops. You are not your body. You are the light behind your eyes. In fact, looping thoughts are part of the amnesia. And that's one of the big reasons why de-looping these thoughts is so incredibly powerful, because it helps us remember who our true self actually is. And the more we remember that, the more it dissolves the mind loops. If you'd like to go deeper into this subject, I created a video that offers 3 different ways to help you connect more with this true self. If you're interested in watching it, it's right here. And thank you very much for contemplating these subjects with me. Thank you for watching.